And then my son, he's in the Fed. Now I got my youngest boy, he's in the Fed. He have 15 years for a drug case right now. And then he's fighting 2 homicide on a RICO. And in his indictment, he got 1 homicide when he was 16. They didn't charge him, but he got in an indictment. And the crazy part about it, the body he's charged with is the guy I was beefing with. His son, they got the same name.
Right.
And I'd be like, man, it's just on and on and on.
Because you have a lot of kids, but how does that feel knowing that your son went in a very similar way to what you ended up doing with your life?
That's something I can't stop. I am just happy that I can visit him while he's alive versus going to a graveyard and visiting my son. He tricked me. I used to call home, oh, Dad, I just be riding my dirt, but I don't be doing nothing. But then one of my other baby mothers be like, that boy got on Snapchat with something as long as my arm. Boy, what you doing? Dad, they lying, man, I don't be doing nothing. But all the while, he was terrorizing. He just hear them stories. Oh, boy, your daddy was this, your daddy used to do this and this. So the jail he in, I can call to the jail. They got like the little screen thing where I can see him. I can see in the pod where he at and all that, you know. So I make sure he got money, he good. And he got 2 children. And the crazy part about it, I was 23 when I got locked up. He 22 when he got locked up.
Damn.
Yeah, man, this stuff is just going. But, and the good thing is, though, he got a good support system, just like Baby and them took care of me. But this my son, so I'm going to make sure he good, too.
Does it hurt knowing that you weren't around to really guide him in the right direction while you were locked up? No,
not at all. Because here's the thing, and I don't want to, because you know a lot of people get up, I feel bad I wasn't there for my child. No, I ain't gonna lie, because I was a child. Well, I wasn't a child, I was a young man, 23 years old, I was young. So I know, he goes some money, take care, go get my son the polo, the whatever, the shoes, but I didn't know really the meaning of really being a father. I'm in prison trying to survive. My main thing was survive in prison. Do not let nobody kill you. Don't get killed behind one of your homeboys holding somebody for some drugs or some gambling or something. That was my mission. I never sat back and thought about like, man, I wasn't there for my children. And when you look at it, you be like, yeah, you failed your child. But I was a young man that had children, and you can't get back time. So all I could do now is help him now while he's incarcerated. Be there for him, answer the calls, send him pictures and all this. Like he got me with, I couldn't stand dog. Now he got me with this little nano bully dog that I'm raising for him. Cause he's like, Dad, I'm be doing time. Get the dog pregnant, sell the puppies, and I don't have to be in your pocket. I was like, what's a good idea? But I didn't know I had to clean up behind this dog. This is a lot of work with this little thing, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, but it's fun because I got moms, I got the puppy.
I mean, a lot of people, even who aren't locked up, like, I hate to throw his name in there, but like Gilly, his son got killed maybe like a year ago. And I mean, he was free for most of his kid's life and shit, but his son still like got into the whole drill rap scene out in Philly and everything and ended up getting killed. And it's like, I saw a shitload of comments or people like, commentating, even like Hassan Campbell, shit like that, saying, like basically like you're a bad dad because you fucking let your kids stay in that environment. But I consider that kind of naive because the reality is that a young man's going to want to be a young man regardless of, nobody wants to just follow behind in his fucking dad's footsteps. And just because his dad is successful, like doesn't mean that he's going to necessarily be content to be an intern following his dad around as his dad becomes successful, and his dad has only become successful the last couple of years. So, I mean, how do you feel when you see something like that, though?
That's a good example, and I'm happy you brought that example up because him and Wallow on a good track, look how they came up with the $1 million worth of game. And a reason why I'm happy you brought it up, right, because I laughed out. Wallow had contacted me when I first got out. Hey, man, you want to come on straight in there? I said, you want to pay? Well, we don't pay nobody. I said, man, well, I ain't coming on. Well, look, man, I'm going to give you $500 for 12 minutes.
12?
Yeah, I hung up. But lately, right, like if somebody got a podcast and they got like 100, anywhere from 100 to 1,000 subscribers, I charge them $500 or $750 because I know they're not monetized. They don't have nothing going on for their channel to help them out. So then when I started doing that stuff, I realized, man, these people got 1 million something subscribers. The man want me on the channel, and I didn't do it. So sometimes we be impatient. We just jump out there. We get the big head. Another one, 85 South. I didn't know who Carlos was. What's up, OG? Look, we would love to have you on the show. Man, get with my book in here. I brushed him off, right? So I started asking about him, and I Googled him. I hit him, hey, man, my bad. At that time, now he like, he kept it respectful, but I didn't make it on that show. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know. I was just coming home, but Vlad had me up here. So I'm like, man, what? But now that I've learned and I understand it now, I'm like, oh, okay, I see how this go now. And you can't miss these opportunities, certain stuff, But I like the fact that what they doing, but to answer your question, Gilly doing stuff positive, so he was there for his son. But like you said, a child gonna do what they want to do, and at the end of the day, they got their friends. So it's going right back to what I always tell people, the peer pressure. My daddy, a famous rapper, my daddy got this big YouTube channel, but this me right here. I'm out here in the hood. And also, you gotta look at this too. And it's even with rappers. The rapper name be big as their bank account. Bigger than their bank account, I mean. So you can have a big name, stuff big, but the money ain't there. You look good, but you're broke. You see what I'm saying? So we don't know what that situation was like. So he was like, man, I'm about to go out and grind. Pop's getting it, but he don't really got enough to take care of me right now. He might give me a little something, but I'm about to go to the block. We don't know what the situation was, but it's still a situation where he had his father in his life. His father was there, but he chose to still go that day where he went. And that's the situation we be having. Them children gonna do what they want to do regardless.